all over Kevin Gamble. Bird guarded by Drexler. Mason Brown gives Boston a 2-0 lead. Inserted into the starting lineup. Opening at the guard spot along with Reggie Lewis. Parrish took the hit from Duckworth. So Parrish will go to the line. Who was a question mark. In fact, it flared up Thursday night, but he did play against the Nets and with a deep thigh bruise on Friday night. Reggie Lewis. Larry Bird then gets it back out. Kersey. So the Celtics lead the Blazers 6-4.
Find the body now.
Here's Bird. Yes. Celtics 8. Trailblazers 4. Williams well 5 out of 18. Parrish. And the foul is called a hacking foul on Kersey, who was trying to help out. Well, Boston up by the score of 10-4. Kersey. Parrish. Celtics got back. Drexler from downtown, and Clyde has been succeeding. Boston leading 12-7. Parrish, yes. Celtics 14, and the Trailblazers 7. 8 points. Drexler again for 3.
There's only one team in the
pointers for Drexler. Boston leads by 4, and Drexler was held, so he will go to the foul line.
It's the right time and when it's not the appropriate time.
So Drexler with a quick 10 points. Kevin McHale getting set to check in. Lewis getting inside, and he's held. Checked in for the first time. Kevin Kersey up front with Buck Williams and Kevin Duckworth. And there's Porter hitting the 3. So it has been
the pivot foot.
Porter got the step, yes, and it counts. He beat D. Brown off the dribble.
Strength. Turning the corner with D. Brown pressuring shows you just how strong Terry Porter is.
What you would call a flashy player, but so efficient. So problem. Ricky Green is on the injury list. Nice move by McHale. Foul took the shoulder from Buck Williams. Career said he used to use basketball as a barometer. Led by Drexler was 8 points. Rejected but fouled by McHale.
And the call's going to come before the actual shot. It's going to come on the drop step move into the middle of the lane with
Chicago game back on the 1st of March. We talked about the fact that Rick Adelman will down.
He has no problem, Adelman, going to a smaller, quicker team with Robinson.
With his second field goal. So very upset about the way the Blazers opened things up, but they have certainly come on as Terry Porter.
Be interesting if they stay on the offensive glass today or more concerned about getting back.
Larry Bird finding the range. He now has 6. They are 20-12. That's the second best record of the NBA. Drexler with 12 points. And 8 on the 24. McHale has tied it at 24. Here's Buck Williams from outside. McHale working on Duckworth. Draws the foul for Kevin Duckworth, his second. Best will come playoff time for this ball club. They were very upset about it, and certainly that was dealt with in Portland throughout the week after that trouncing at the hands of the ball. Drexler on the line. Mark Bryant, 4-year man from Seton Hall, has checked in. Cal with Fox and Gamble. Now here's Gamble. Kersey, Robinson, and Bryant now up front for Portland. Here's Porter. And the call is away from the ball against the Trailblazers. There's Danny Ainge, 7 years with Boston and on to Sacramento. This is second year. Ainge with the head fake, able to beat Brown. Now Bird being played by Ainge on a switch, and Larry Bird is able to connect with a scoop.
Thinking he's going to get to the line for 2, keeps his concentration and converts.
Drexler fouled by Fox. That's 2 for 4 from the line. In the first quarter. Bird turning on Robinson. Hitting.
Not can continue it over extended minutes remains to be seen.
Kersey with a quick release. Lands in the crowd. Drexler 15 points in the first quarter. Clyde 4 out of 8 from the floor. Bird 5 for 8 for his 10 points. Good shooting by both clubs. 19 from the field, 58% shooting in the first quarter. Robinson is fouled with 6 rebounds. Clyde Drexler with a sensational first quarter, 15 points, 4 out of 8 from the floor.
Added the 34 Celtic points.
Hitting Bird. D. Brown with his second bucket, and the Celtics lead it 36-32. Looking at the Southern California Summer League. Ainge off the steal. Fox racing back. Ainge gives it up. Kersey does the rest. Back with a nice backdoor pass for Robinson. And the game is tied at 36. Ainge. And that is called a two-pointer. His foot was on the line. And Chris Ford is asking for a timeout. The Trailblazers have taken a 2-point lead. We'll be right back.
From the knee problem. Then the Sherman Douglas trade is done. He's on the bench getting no minutes as Kevin McHale does a nice little post-up move once again.
And Sherman Douglas sprained an ankle. Here's Pack from deep. Robert Pack showing the Fox play by Robinson. It's McHale off the boards. Kevin McHale has 12 on the 24. I don't know if they realize it. Well, Ainge does. And hits a three-pointer in unauthorized. Front with Bryant and Robinson. Ainge beating Lewis off the dribble, finding Robinson. Yes. And the Trailblazers are.
Danny Ainge just wanted to make this a little bit interesting for everyone.
Certainly turned it after the bad start.
Indiana seems like it keeps getting right to the point where they're going to put a string together and then they step backwards.
And Bryant does it off the steal. As he was shooting from all angles. Larry Bird has been hitting from all angles. He now has 12. Leads 47-42. Pack passing in a crowd. It's picked off by Bird. He's an excellent defensive center and some very fine Golden State clubs in the 70s. John Bagley able to connect.
He gets out of this group.
Terry Porter has returned for Portland. Finds Ainge. Yes. Well, Danny Ainge has hit 4 out of 5. He has 9 points. Here's Bird from deep. Yes. Larry Bird, 7 for 10 for 14 points. Porter. Oh, he did well to get that off. Extending himself in traffic. Celtics 46. Bird to Lewis.
A pick and roll. Lewis Bird into a give and go.
Porter. Bird with the rebound. Bagley returns to Bird. The pass from McHale was rejected. Parrish being played now by Duckworth. Parrish drew the foul. Field will soon honor Robert Parrish with a display case that will salute his various milestone achievements, such as 20,000 points. Find its way to the hall. Rebound. Lewis with the fadeaway. And Boston has come back to take a 52-51 lead. Here is Porter, and that's from downtown. Terry Porter hits his second three. Bird feeling for Robinson, and then fires. Yes! He has hit his last 7. Bird is 8 for 11, 16 points. Drexler for 3, and then some. Bird with the shovel for Lewis. Reggie Lewis will go to the line. Portland leads 57-55 with 2:25 remaining in the first half. Rebounded by Williams. Here's Drexler challenging Parrish. So the Glide with 20 points. Parrish with the fake. Fouled by Robinson. Robert Parrish 7 for 7 from the line. Make it 8 out of 8. Boston down by 1 with 7 in a row, their longest win streak of the season. Robinson went to the running hook. Rebound number 9 for Bird. Porter gets inside, it counts, and the foul.
This in the NBA, almost 7 a game, so he's playing unselfishly while scoring his points.
In Boston, Clyde Drexler, 6 out of 10 from the field, 20 points in all. Larry Bird at one stretch hit 7 in a row. He is 8 for 12 for his 16 points. At the half, it's the Portland Trailblazers 62 and the Boston Celtics 58. Bob and Quinn coming up in just a moment.
Your thoughts about this one? You, I guess, could look at it a couple of ways. Not a bad performance in the first half by the Celtics. Bird has 16 points. Parrish and McHale 12 apiece, so the old front line coming through. On the other hand, as everyone knows, they were blown out earlier this week in Chicago. I mean, the Bulls just jumped all over them, and they blew a 19-point lead at Hartford and lost to the Nets by 2 on Friday night.
They have struggled in some games, and you're absolutely correct. In Chicago, they just got beat badly, but they're starting to get that threesome to play together, and I think that's the most important thing because you know what you're going to get from those guys. But don't forget, you got D. Brown that's starting to play again, so I think they're starting to get their combination together. The 19-point lead, as much as anything in Hartford, would concern me, but they're playing against a team that can run. One of the, as good athletic team in all of basketball, and you see Boston playing with them yesterday at home on national television. I think they're making strides the way they would like to have things happen earlier, but they're making them today.
Bird's teasing Celtic fans a little bit, not intentionally, but at this stage of his career, you know, he comes back, has 3 or 4 very strong games, then goes into a slump. He'd missed 26 of 40 shots, had a stretch late in the loss, close loss to the Nets where he missed 7 in a row, comes out today on national TV, drills 7 in a row in one stretch.
And I think a little of that has to do with he's been out, and when you're out, there's a lot of pin-up basketball that was there, and he came out and he gave it a good shot, and then I think his body kind of caught up with him in terms of not being able to get the rest. National television pumps everybody up, including Larry Bird.
And he's always done well against the Trailblazers. Last 15 games or so against Portland, he's averaged better than 30 points a game, and he's had several over 40.
Boston, where at halftime, the Portland Trailblazers lead the Boston Celtics by the score of 62-58 about an hour before game time. Larry Bird, a question mark because of the Achilles tendon problem, deep thigh bruise, and we did not even know if he would play. Well, he not only plays, he starts and was exceptional in the first half. 8 for 12 from the field, 16 points in all, along with 9 rebounds.
But so important to the Celtic team on the defensive boards, where he leads the team with 9 rebounds in the first half. Once you secure the basketball, then you can get the running game going. Tough battle down low between Bird and Buck Williams. Meanwhile, on the offensive end, they need perimeter offense so that McHale and Parrish can continue to post up. Bird supplies them with that as well.
And at one stretch, he hit 7 straight from the field. Let's go over to Ahmad, who has Boston coach Chris Ford alongside him.
All right, thanks, Marv. Chris, in the first half, you got an excellent production from your older guys, Larry Bird in particular.
The big three came out and played a great first half. We did a good job of denying their inside game at the defensive end. Their perimeter people, though, Ainge, Porter, and Drexler, just killed us, particularly with knocking down those 3, 6 for 8, and that was a stab in the heart.
How do you stop Drexler in the second half?
Well, he's a tough one, and hopefully, Reggie can do something down at our offensive end to put some heat on him down there.
All right, good luck to you, Chris. All right, Marv.
All right, Ahmad, and look at today's Miller Genuine Draft halftime stats. Both clubs shot well. The Blazers 23 for 46. Celtics 20 for 37 for 54%, led by Bird. And Portland doing it from long range from downtown. They are 6 for 8 with Clyde Drexler hitting 3 out of 4. He has 20 points in all. We'll be back with the second half in a moment.
On the road, this Trailblazer team just dangerous at all times, at all places.
With a minute and 45 gone by in the third. Bird with 18. He's hit 9 of 13 from the field.
At that point.
Here's Porter for 3. Yes. So Tim Porter. Portland only 3 for 13 from downtown. Bird again. Kersey's pass broken up. Here's Brown able to slice through.
12 to 15 shots. Other nights and everybody's back, he just gets what comes in the flow of the game.
Shot clock at 3. Jerome Kersey with his 4th field goal. He has 8 in the season. Kersey had it knocked away by Campbell. Bird can't find the shot. Lewis does. So the Celtics come roaring back, and they are within 5 after trailing by 11. Buck Williams for Jerome Kersey. Larry Bird gambling on the overplay.
You break down the entire team defense.
Bird for 3. Drexler penetrating. A gorgeous move by Clyde Drexler. Porter had it knocked away by Brown. Lewis from Portland 79, Boston 75, and Rick Adelman wants to talk it over. Boston has come back after trailing by 11, but Terry Porter's had the hot hand, extends. McHale backing Duckworth.
Yes.
14 for Kevin McHale.
Away from it and get the jump hook off.
Kersey. Drexler on the recovery, and he's fouled from behind by Lewis. 6 for 7 from the free throw line. In the third. McHale from Bird. Clyde was looking for the three-point possibility. Duckworth swinging inside. Cutting it off. Take a choice here. Finding Lewis. Portland 86. Boston 81. Drexler with the spin. Clyde Drexler with 28 points. Lewis to the jump hook. Yes, and it counts.
That's what Chris Ford was mentioning at halftime, that we want to try and put some pressure on Drexler at the defensive end.
Just under 2 minutes remaining in the third, and away from the ball, contact is made. Portland, wild shot, rebounded by Drexler. Robinson. He thought he was fouled, but instead it's called kicked out of bounds. Robinson does not like the call and has a technical foul. He better be careful. He could get a second from Hugh Evans. And apparently he is gone. He's been thrown out. A double technical called on Robinson.
It's exactly what Clyde Drexler had talked to us about yesterday, the fact that this team has had a reputation in the past of losing its control. It's Hugh Evans. There's the first tee, and another one followed.
So Bird hits the second. And more significant because Duckworth has 4 fouls. The finger roll, McHale has given Boston a 1-point lead. Drexler lost it. Bagley had it knocked away by Kersey, and a foul is called. A very line once again.
And this is a very good 20-second timeout by Rick Adelman. He sees that the team is losing control. They're totally out of sync right now. They've got
The scrum. Drexler. Clyde Drexler has tied it at 90. 45 seconds. Reggie Lewis.
That play right there will be on the Celtics highlight tape.
With an 11-2 run. Drexler has 30. Bird has 27. The Celtics by 2 as we head to the fourth here at the Boston Garden. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station.
Remember the game with these guys on the floor.
Abdelnaby stopped by Parrish, and a foul is called.
And Robert Parrish has enough sense right there not to complain, not to say anything. He understands that the moment.
And vying for the rebound. Look at this. Kersey hooked with Pinckney, and they needed the official Jack Reese. Rebound Pinckney. Trailblazers with a 3-on-1. Oh, no. Will go to the line. Bird for Gamble. The game is tied at 94.
Even while Bird is starting to raise the ball up to attempt the shot, he sees the entire floor. Terrific late passer. You must.
Bagley. Ainge to the left hand. And he threw the foul. For those who may have just joined us, we had some explosive moments in the third quarter. Cliff Parrish able to come up with it. Bullets to Bird, but Portland is back. Gamble from Bird.
McHale took the first defensive player with him to the low left block.
He has 27 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Ainge. So Portland, after going 0 for 5 from the field in the fourth, able to hit and they hold off. Ainge for Williams. Yes, and it counts. A gorgeous pass from Danny Ainge to...
It causes an imbalance in the defense, getting back in transition. The Blazers with numbers.
Foul committed by Kevin Gamble, and now Bird and Drexler matched. And Larry Bird has 29 points. Drexler. And a loose ball foul. It's on Bird, his third, with the double technical on Robinson, who was ejected in the third quarter. Second best record in the NBA behind Chicago. Bird, yes, and it counts.
Now, most players on that same play would have picked the dribble up way before Larry Bird even attempted that shot.
4 for 5 from the line. 32 for Bird, and the Celtics are within 1 point. Drexler with the step, and he's hammered. Foul committed by Gamble. Change on that foul call. It was Pinckney, not Gamble. 31 points for Drexler. Williams. Drexler over to help. Bird will go to the line. Buck Williams called for his fourth. Williams with 4. Kevin Duckworth 4. Clyde Drexler has 4 fouls. The game is tied at 1-0-3. Kersey shooting. Portland lead the fourth. Bagley on a pick and roll for Parrish. Oh, yes! Parrish 8 for 8 from the line. 3-point play to give Boston a 1-0. Bagley's played Porter very well. Porter is stopped by Parrish. Celtics were looking for a tie-up, but game tied at 106. And Porter has given Portland a 1-point lead. Drexler over to help. Waved off, will not count. Whistle before the shot attempt. The official at the near side spotting Kevin Duckworth, and Duckworth has been charged with his 6th. 9 for 9 from the line. The Celtics and the Trailblazers are tied at 107. Ball game. Drexler lost the dribble. And Bagley gets to it. Here's Parrish. Boston by 2, 109, 107.
Reported very well. Gets on the floor for the loose ball. Excites the crowd.
Oh, what a move by Jerome Kersey, and the game is tied at 109. Here is Parrish. Boston 111 and Portland 109. Just under 4 to go in the fourth. Drexler with the tip on the alley-oop by Kersey. Both pass deflected and picked off by Drexler. Drexler has 4 on 2. Bryant able to slam it home. And Portland leads 113-111. Going to use the screen from McHale. Now shooting. Rebounded by Williams, and a loose ball foul on Bagley. Both clubs are over the foul limit. Fouls. Tipped home by Kersey. Jerome Kersey has come up very big in this fourth quarter. He now has 16. So the Trailblazers get a 3-point play out of it. And remaining in the fourth, Parrish, Lewis gets to it and lost it. Porter with the steal. Here comes Drexler. Feeding Kersey. And Portland leads 118-111. Down to its final timeout. Good run here by the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. Portland with a 9-0 run, leading by... Portland, on the other hand, getting for its 8th straight win. Rebound, Lewis. And Hugh Evans with the call at center court on McHale. 8th season out of Longwood College in Virginia. Portland leading 119-113 remaining. And he drew the foul. He was blocked. So Bird to the line. Larry Bird is 9 for 10 from the line, and he's brought the Celtics within 4. And it's recaptured by Buck Williams. The Blazers have been on every loose ball here in the 4th. Now Bird called for the foul.
Robert Parrish can't quite get his hands back there far enough to come up with it.
Portland. Rosenberg, statistician, Mr. Stats. Elliott Cow.
The game, they may use it here to get a look at the play.
Lewis for Bird. To the reverse.
Here's the pressure, quick by the Celtics.
It's a 3-point lead. The foul given. That's the man they would like to foul. At least one of 2 possibilities. Of the
team was having some problems when he first came to the Nets, making free throws.
So Buck Williams hits both. 5-point Portland lead. And we're down to 10 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Bird making 40 points for Bird, a season high. And again, the foul is given with 7 2/10 seconds.
Down there, no timeouts left.
Kersey missed both, but able to tip the rebound to Porter, but a foul call by Bob Delaney. The Trailblazers, Drexler 34, Porter with 25, Kersey with 19. All right, here's Bird. Drexler all over him. He fires. It's a 3-pointer, and he's tied the game. The Trailblazers arguing that it should have been a 2-pointer.
Starts outside it, and now from that angle you can't tell where his feet are on the shot. He says it's a 3. McHale says it's a 3. Feet outside the line. He sure tried to make sure they were out there. Very similar to those wide receivers running their pass patterns, shuffling the feet to keep them in bounds.
And here is another look.
Well, the right foot never crossed, and if the left toe was behind the pivot foot, it's a good 3-pointer. Tough one to see from that angle. They were going to do that.
All right, here's Drexler. He gets it. He goes to overtime. At 1:22, overtime is next. On fouls, Buck Williams is playing with 5. Reggie Lewis giving Boston. After winning 4 in a row. Kersey is stopped, and he is fouled. To tie it. But right here, he comes back by hitting 2, and the game is tied at 1:24. With Bird with the fadeaway. And at Boston, 1:26. And Portland, 1:24. Here's Kersey after Bird nearly picked it off. Porter shaking loose. Terry Porter able to break the Celtics down on that penetration. Porter coming off the pick. Terry Porter with 29 points. And
Went opposite. Drexler got him the ball on the money and on time.
McHale backing Bryant. Evan McHale will go to the foul line. So the Portland lead is 2 with a minute and 59 remaining. This has 5 fouls. Here's Bryant. Mark Bryant with his 3rd field goal. 6 points for Bryant. And Portland leads by 4. Bird, Bagley wide. It is a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
And likewise, the Trailblazers said, go ahead, John Bagley. You have to make it at this end of the floor. Bagley produces. Assist away from a triple-double.
Bird. And he has tied the game at 1:32. shot clock. Drexler with the stop. Clyde Drexler will go to the line. And a timeout is called by Boston. The Trailblazers 134. The Celtics 132. The crowd. Larry Bird with 47 points. His career high 60. Did it against the New Orleans Jazz. That was back in 1985. Percy got a piece of it. Here's Bird for three. Rebound Bagley. Bird again. Out. 4 on the 24. Drexler. Foul is called with 4 seconds remaining in overtime. Out of 6. He nearly threw an air ball. This one too strong, and Boston calls for the timeout.
A chance to look at it.
And now Gamble for Bagley, looking to tie it. Here's Gamble. At the buzzer, and we go to a second overtime.
Up on the ball tight. That's the guy that knocked it out.
Well, Bird changed his mind and found Bagley. By 2. Porter. And the call is last touched by the Trailblazers. Bird for the Braves. And Buck Williams on the rebound. Kevin McHale called for number 6. Fouled out. Kersey at the line. And the Trailblazers suffering at the line in the final minutes of regulation. So he misses both, but last touched by the Celtics. Guarded by Gamble. Oh, spectacular move by Drexler, and he draws the foul, so Clyde to the free throw line.
And a good call that time. Gamble slapping him across the arm as he made his move in the lane.
A minute 40 gone by in the second overtime, and the game is tied at 1:36.
Mark Bryant, now the matchup on Bird, a little bit bigger and stronger.
Bagley for Pinckney. Boston 138. And Portland 136. Tie-up. Here's Bagley. Well, like Larry Bird, John Bagley was a question mark. Put the time in today. Drexler. Rebounded by Powell. So Boston in possession. They
Got a jump roper. Bruised his foot that way. Perhaps doing a little too much.
Bird. Yes! Bird off the fake. He has 49. The Celtics open up a 6-point lead, and Portland has called for time. Here's Porter for 3. Overtime affair between Utah and Chicago. Boston by 8. To 2. A dramatic performance.
Guarding Danny Ainge right now.
Drexler, yes, and it counts. So the Trailblazers within 6, and Drexler will go to the line.
Side or from the inside.
3-point play by Drexler. And Boston now leads by 5 off the pressure. A foul is called for the foul limit. Celtics have hit 35 for 39 from the foul line. Porter with the recovery. Ainge for 3.
Stay back and cover the three-point line.
Here's Porter from downtown. Last touch by Bird, says Bob Delaney. 139. Drexler for 3. And now the Trailblazers not able to hit from three-point line. Buck Williams will go to the foul line.
Right down so he can't score the basket.
Robert Parrish has fouled out, and he hears it from the crowd. So the Celtics 145. The Trailblazers 140. Bagley is fouled by Porter.
Go from there.
Bagley on 40 seconds to go in the second overtime. Drexler with the spin. Nice setup for Buck Williams. It's down to a 4-point lead. Bird unleashes to Fox. That's a problem. Here's Ainge for three. He's got it. Danny Ainge buries the three. 148-144. Boston with the lead in a wild finish with Deneau. Boston 149. Portland 145. Buck Williams. Yes! It is down to a 2-point Celtic lead. 20 seconds to go in the second overtime. Here's Fox with Williams back, and Gamble is fouled. Rebound.
Well, he carried this Trailblazer team at the beginning of the season when they were going through some tough times with some other players. He's been the mainstay throughout the season, and he certainly showed up today.
Trailblazers have one timeout left. Boston with three. Gamble with clutch free throw shooting. Extending to a 151-147 lead. And Portland takes a timeout. Finally by Fox. Can't find the shot. Now does. He's trying to draw a 4-point play. Fox committing the foul, and Ainge to the line with 8 seconds to go.
And
a shooter. Boston by 3.
Ainge looking over to Rick Allen asking him, should I make it or should I miss this one? Way after the ball after.
They missed it. Pinckney with the rebound, hit from behind by Williams. So Buck Williams has fouled out. Incidentally, the 49 points by Larry Bird is the second high. The Knicks in a double overtime earlier in the year. 4-point lead. Time running down. Ainge for 3. Game in double overtime here in Boston. The Celtics defeat the Trailblazers 152-100.